So, I have some pretty cool news coming up. So, the phone that I have, like this phone right now that is making this video, it's kind of a piece of crap, if I'm being honest. So, this is a 2021 Motorola, and it's called a Moto G Play. And it is a very, not like extreme bottom of the barrel phone, but it's pretty bad, all things considered. So I got this phone towards the end of 2020. So I had total wireless, and I don't even remember what the phone was called. It was another generic touchscreen phone, right? But what happened was I got that black spot in the phone screen, and that black spot just got bigger and bigger and just continued to spread across the entire screen and eventually rendered the entire phone useless. So I really needed a phone. So Cricket Wireless, which is who I have right now, Cricket was running a advertisement that if you switched to Cricket, you could get a free Moto G Play phone, and I did. And I didn't go in there wanting a Moto G Play. I just needed a phone. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up giving me a 2021 model Moto G Play, right? And I've had this phone all the way from 2021 to right now, like all the way into like almost 2024. So I've had this phone for a while, and it's starting to finally have its problems. The main thing that has me like really concerned right now is that the entire screen, like I'm talking literally the entire phone screen, is trying to pop out of the phone itself. Like the whole screen is trying to pop out and detach itself from the phone. I've never seen that happen before on a touchscreen phone, like ever. And I've dropped a lot of phones, I've cracked a lot of phones. I have never seen that happen. It's super weird, okay? So the screen's popping out. So that's red flag number one. I need a new phone. Another thing, the Moto G Play, at least for the 2021 model, it was only a 4G phone. It was fine at the time, but now, we're coming into 2024, and pretty much everybody has a 5G phone right now. So I need to upgrade, obviously. I'm still stuck on a 4G network in 2024, which is kind of crazy to think about, honestly. So just switching to a 5G phone in general is going to be a pretty big improvement. It's going to have faster internet, faster streaming and stuff probably, which will be awesome for what I do and what I need it for. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, so obviously I film a lot of videos and stuff with this phone, and the bad thing is this phone does not shoot video in 1080. It only shoots it in 720, which is weird to think about. And then obviously like the camera, and that's for the normal forward-facing camera, or the whatever, I don't know what you call it, the one that you use to film outward, okay, away from yourself. That camera sucks. It's in 720p, okay? The other problem is the selfie camera, the camera that I'm using right now that's making this video, its quality is even worse than the other forward-facing camera, which is obviously right now not acceptable, especially when I remember when 1080 first came out, when 4K came out, or I guess no, 4K is higher than 1080, but I remember when 1080 came out, and it was like the biggest fucking thing. It was like the fastest internet, the best resolution, the best picture, high quality, sharper image. 1080 was awesome when it came out, right? And it was cool. I mean, a lot of people still use 1080. A lot of YouTube videos and stuff are still shot using 1080. But most of your TVs now are 4K, which is like a 2160p or something like that. And phones, everything is advancing. Technology is, just getting better and better every freaking year that goes by now, okay? So now 1080 on a TV isn't even like considered good anymore. Now everyone wants a 4K TV. Like hell, even I went out and got a 4K TV, okay? Like it's just it's like normal now, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely worth it. Like you look at the picture quality of a 4K image on a TV compared to the quality of a 1080 image. We used to think that 1080 looked so good, but when you put that up against 4K, it's not even close as far as how detailed it. 4K is amazing, okay? And you already got people talking about moving all the way up to freaking 8K, which is crazy to think about. So the fact that my phone wasn't even shooting in 1080 was just unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to be able to shoot videos in 1080, which will at least look halfway fucking decent right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have a 5G phone, so it's going to be a faster phone, better camera. Literally everything is better than this phone. So what I'm switching to is I'm moving away from Motorola. Now Motorola does make some good phones if you go into their higher end phones, but this is not one of them, obviously. Okay, so I'm moving away from the G Play, and I'm moving back towards Samsung again. So I think that I'm going to get a Samsung Galaxy A14. And compared to a 2023 model G Play, the A14 destroys the G Play. And the 2021 that I have is even worse than the 2023 G Play. So this phone is literally garbage. It really is. So I'm moving to Samsung Galaxy A14. You get 1080 video camera on both lenses. On the outward facing lens and on the selfie lens. They are both 1080, which is freaking that's insane to think about. That is awesome, the fact that technology, is getting that good. And eventually, we're going to have phones eventually, right? That will they might even already exist in higher end phones, I don't know. But we're going to get to the point where we got cell phones in our hands, filming in 4K eventually. You know what I'm saying? It's getting nuts out there, okay? So the A14, it's going to allow me to shoot in 1080 for the forward camera and rear camera, which is awesome. It's running on a 5G network instead of a 4G network. It's got double the storage capacity. My phone only has like 32 for storage capacity, and the A14 has like 64, okay? Double the storage capacity, which will also allow me to film longer videos. My phone, because of the limited 32, I can only shoot a 28-minute video. That is the longest video that I am able to film on this phone with the 32 gig. When I move up to 64, I might be able to actually shoot up to a 1-hour video. I'm not entirely sure, but theoretically, that should be what would happen if you're upping your storage space. So I hope if I could shoot up to a 1-hour video, that would be awesome for like traveling videos, or if I want to like do like walkthrough videos and tours and stuff. That would be really freaking cool. It really would. I'm excited about having double the storage capacity. and it's a better operating system. It's a better processor. Literally everything. The A14 is a better phone in every single way compared to the G Play. And then obviously I need a new phone anyway because, like I said, my screen is falling out of my phone. Like it's crazy. I don't know. Have any of you guys ever had that happen? Like, because it doesn't seem like that's a normal thing, right? That pretty much wraps everything up for the most part, I think. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be getting this phone. Probably within the next day or two, it looks like. I'm going to stay with Cricket just because the service with Cricket right now has been, in these last few years, my service has been excellent. It really has. I don't really lose bars. I don't lose service. The data is fast, and the data streaming is actually decently fast. I literally have zero issues with Cricket. Like, it's a perfectly fine provider. It really is, and it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to stay with Cricket, and I'm just going to get the Galaxy A14 through them, and we will see how it goes. I'm pretty fucking excited. That means I'm going to be able to deliver you guys better quality videos on my channel because I'm going to have access to better quality recording equipment. I would assume that the microphone is probably better than this microphone. So when I'm also recording music and stuff as well, it'll probably be better sounding audio as well. So literally in every way, this is a huge upgrade. I'm excited. I really am. This is like a whole new chapter. I know the A14 in retrospect isn't like an amazing phone or anything like that, but like compared to what I currently have, it's like it's literally like a Lamborghini compared to like a Honda Civic or something. It's a night and day difference, okay? But alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for that. I'm going to be rolling into work here in a second, so I'm going to go ahead, jump off here, and hopefully in the next couple videos here or there, you should be seeing me on my new phone. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to jump off here, and I will see you guys in the next video.